So today we are going to be cruising around Del Mar, the city of Del Mar, which is actually pretty tiny, and then a few other spots that are somewhat, well, they are Del Mar, but it's not the city of Del Mar, and then one that we're going to call Del Mar that's not really Del Mar. So there's a lot.
It's very complicated.
It's a very complicated video, so stay tuned. It should be fun. We'll take you through, give you some price points on a few different neighborhoods, where you might be shopping, what you might be doing here. There's a nice little beach town. It's not as beachy as, let's say, Cardiff, Solana, Encinitas, Carlsbad. It's a little more quiet, a little quainter, if you will.
So right now we're at Seagrove Park, which is right in Old Del Mar. From here you can walk to a whole bunch of bars, restaurants, shops, right here in Old Del Mar. And then also the beaches. Right behind the camera here, you've got one of the great beaches here in Del Mar. And as you start kind of on the north side, you've got a bunch of dog-friendly beaches, including one of the only off-leash dog parks here in North County. And then you've got a long stretch of just walk-right-on beaches at the different street numbers. And then it starts getting to bluffs kind of in this section where the access is just a little bit harder.
So Camino Del Mar is kind of the main drag going through there. That's where Cassie said shops, restaurants, a bunch of local places. At the kind of north end, right when you come off Jimmy Durante Boulevard, there is a newer place, Del Mar Plaza. Not newer, but they're newly revamped. And that's kind of like one of the hot spots right here in this section of Del Mar. So if you're living here or if you're living in any of the cities around, you're probably gonna hit that up. There's a nice rooftop deck, Monarch, grab some drinks up there, but a bunch of different restaurants, a sushi spot, Italian spot, just a bunch of different little other shops in there too to check out. And there's just places to sit up there too. There's like a little coffee shop with like a little veranda overlooking the ocean, which is really killer.
So let's go check out a few of the neighborhoods.
So we're starting off in Old Del Mar, just kind of east of downtown. Starting price points up here for a scraper. I don't even like to call them a scraper because they are kind of cool, like little cottages, but most people who are purchasing up here who buy those older homes, either they're just gonna completely redeck it, remodel it, or scrape it and build a brand new one. But even starting right there, you're looking at like $3 million. If you want something dialed in, ready to go. I mean, there's some gorgeous houses up here.
Yeah.
These are like probably some of the most character, some of the most like unique, some of the most custom houses right here in a lot of areas of North County with these larger lots. But if you want something dialed in, like a brand new, not even brand new, but just something that
is clean.
Yeah, clean, ready to go, you're like 6-7 mil. And then once you cross Coast Highway, it is, I mean,
sky's the limit.
A lot more once you go over there. It's quite the premium to be on the beach side. So,
and you can see all these houses are up on a hill, so yeah, the majority of them have killer views. And there's not a ton of, I mean, there's a couple power lines and stuff here, but a lot of views are unobstructed too, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the things, like with other coastal neighborhoods like Encinitas, downtown Encinitas, Highlands and stuff, there's not really a ton of ocean views because there's a little bluff that blocks it. Up here, a lot of these houses have these ocean views, which is fantastic. We're walking through these like curvy roads and stuff back here, so there's no, as with a lot of these kind of older downtown areas, there's not a lot of sidewalks, not a lot of parking, except on your land. There's a lot of construction going on over here, a lot of remodels and whatnot, but very unique neighborhood, pretty awesome. Love the houses up here. There's some really sweet properties up this way. And one other thing about this Old Del Mar, once you get closer to the coast, obviously Del Mar is a pretty touristy spot, so beaches are gonna be packed. There's not a ton of parking down there.
So in a lot of this part of Del Mar, it's pretty private, especially up here in the hills. You don't get a ton of traffic. It's not a cut-through road, but during the summer and during some of the kind of major events in Del Mar, it will get crowded in downtown, or like Old Del Mar, and then there'll just be a lot more traffic on the beach, around Racetrack and Del Mar Fairgrounds.
Now we are in Del Mar Heights. just a little bit west of where we were before. You can see Old Del Mar across the canyon here. There's some trails and stuff in there, but technically not the city of Del Mar. Now we are in the county of San Diego, but still 92014, which is the zip code for Del Mar. So if you're looking for Del Mar, these houses are gonna pop up. A lot of opportunity in this neighborhood, starting price points for kind of like one of the original houses, probably 1.8, and then some of the beautiful remodeled ones too, where people have come in and just, since it's kind of like an older track-ish neighborhood, they've just redone them to these gorgeous places.
And then just kind of where we're at too, you're close to Torrey Pines, which is great for hiking. Like Chris mentioned, there's some hiking in here. And then just convenience-wise, you've got a lot of shopping centers kind of right in this neck of the woods. Just down the street, you've got grocery store and everything. And then you've got some great centers that we're gonna show you too.
Here's one of the trailheads. It's just down this canyon. Like Cassie mentioned, Torrey Pines is up there. One thing about this area, at least the city of Del Mar, I don't know about the city of San Diego, if you have a Torrey Pines tree in your yard, you have to get a permit to cut it down. So you have to be careful. Not have to be careful, but if you don't know your trees, make sure to get that checked out. If you see a tree and you're like, I don't know about that, I don't know if I want that, find out what kind it is before you buy the house. I think you can just get a permit and then take care of it. But this outside area too, you got some views looking north over there. You got Del Mar Fairground over there, and you got Solana Beach, and just it's beautiful views. I mean, it's a gorgeous day out here right now in Del Mar. Now we are in Del Mar Highlands, but it's not Del Mar, it's Carmel Valley, 92130, but I always consider this kind of Del Mar East a little bit. Anything up Del Mar Heights Road I'm gonna consider it Del Mar, but it's really Carmel Valley. So a lot of these kind of cookie cutter houses up in this neighborhood here, starting in the kind of mid ones on up. It really depends on obviously the size of the house, but like 2,500 square foot is what you're gonna get. But if you go further up Del Mar Heights, you start getting into bigger houses like 4,000 square foot. Those are gonna be in the $3 million range. So kind of a wide range, but a lot more bang for your buck kind of on this side of the freeway.
Del Mar is kind of a little bit strange when it comes to school districts, or just a little bit complicated. So if schools are important, definitely want to check, house to house, neighborhood to neighborhood. The easy one is middle school and high school is San Diego Unified School District. The other ones can either be Solana Beach or Del Mar. It's just kind of neighborhood specific. Where we're at right now would be going to Solana Beach schools for elementary, but where we've been showing you a little bit before would be Del Mar.
And then on this side of the 5, well, we saw the Vaughn's little shopping center on the other side. This side has a lot more of like infrastructure and stuff as you get into a little bit of the Carmel Valley, Juan Paseo, which we'll show you in a little bit. Del Mar Heights, what's it
Del
called?
Mar Highlands.
Del Mar Highlands Town Center is right over there as well. And there's a lot of stuff. So let's go check that out so you can see what it is.
How do I deal with what I'm feeling? Maybe I just don't. What you're doing, I'm in ruins, all alone. I'm all alone, and I know nothing to do helps me forget about you.
Right now we are in the Del Mar Highlands Center. We are at the Sky Deck, which is pretty new. Huge group of restaurants, bars, restaurants, breweries. We are actually on the Brewers Deck right now, which has got a couple of breweries and a kombucha spot. So if you're gonna come and look at Del Mar and kind of these surrounding areas, this is a great jumping off spot just to kind of see what you'd be doing on like a Friday night, or where you'd be able to grab a beer or hang out for a little bit, and also get all your amenities taken care of right here too. So definitely a good jumping off spot.
The one thing about Del Mar, at least like the city of Del Mar, there's not like a ton of parks. Like a lot of the cities around here do have some decent parks. Like Carmel Valley has a bunch of different little ones around. They do have some lookout points. They do have a few trails in the city of Del Mar, but it's kind of a small footprint, so there's not a ton of that. And then a lot of people who are looking Del Mar could also maybe consider Solana Beach if you're looking at coastal areas. There's a few more neighborhoods to check out there. Obviously where we ended up here, kind of the Carmel Valley area and going up and down Del Mar Heights Road, a few options as well. So anyways, if you guys are thinking about moving out here, you got questions, maybe it's Del Mar, maybe it's somewhere else, hit us up, call, text, email. We got your back when moving here to North County, San Diego.
Restaurant, go to a field, pick up some strawberries, then make feelings.